Alright guys, we are doing a Fallschimjager bolt action painting video, quick bit painting. Um, this is based off the little pamphlet that came with the Winter Fallschimjager. And I may not get it done today, but we will follow up on it later. This is Talisar blue. Usually I water it down a little bit just so it's not dark. Not so dark. But I like this blue. Get the camera down a little bit. This is focused. Okay. If it's not focused, somebody tell me and we'll work on the settings. Looks focused from here. But I wear glasses. So, my opinion would be biased. Jesus. Sorry, I hear the echo in my headphones. Haven't figured out how to fix that yet. Usually I do 3 or 4 guys with blue, whether it be the pants or the jacket. And if you look at the pamphlet, let me get it real fast. You see the guys are blue and there's like a tan on the pants of the other guy. Usually I do that with a watered down skeleton horde. Again, this is just quick painting. I have so many armies that if I don't quick paint, I'll never get them done. So again, Talisar blue, a little watered down. Sorry about that. I think the microphone may be too sensitive. See if I can fix it. Better. 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 Alright. Seems to be a little better. At least on mine. I will figure this OBS thing out eventually. Anybody has any suggestions, don't hesitate to put them in the comments. don't see a chat box on here. What'd I do? Screwed something up. Alright, got it back. Alright, I'll figure it out later. Alright, so we got this guy, his blue jacket done. Again, this is quick and dirty. Pick this guy. We'll do his pants in blue. Yep, sorry about that. It's kind of weird trying to paint this through looking at the microphone. Not showing up. Looks like it. Sadly, there won't be a video tomorrow. Only probably a short. I have to go to work. And I'm taking Star Wars Legion to build. 4 of the TMSEU bikes, Imperial High Command, and the 2 probe droids. A lot of you guys will say the probe droids don't come out till May, but I got mine in the swag bag at Adepticon. This bright light off, see if it's better. Yeah, it's better. It's not better for me. That's better for you guys. Getting blind in my old age. Alright, that guy's pants. I like to do these pants with the cross stitch looking stuff in blue as well. I do them in tan sometimes. I think the blue looks better. What I'll do next is hit 3 others with tan. And then sometimes I mix one of the soldiers with tan and blue, making pants blue and jacket tan, something to that effect. These are gilded goblin brushes. They are fascinating. Not sponsored. Just got them before Adepticon because I had painting classes. And I wanted some new brushes. They seem to hold their tip pretty well. Not too expensive. I got 5 synthetics and 3 sables for $72, I believe. If you look around, there's probably a coupon code somewhere. Alright, now we got his pants done. Now I will go to Skeleton Horde. Probably do 2 jackets and 1 pants on these guys. And water down. It's a little darker than the pamphlet, but it's fine with me. Alright, we'll do jacket. This is actually pretty good. It's watered down good. Actually a little light for my taste anyway. But it's alright. My winter Fallschimjager have gotten very dirty. We'll make these live streams start to finish. Can't promise the times because of my schedule. Normally there'll be more in the morning. On the weekdays at least. On the weekends I couldn't tell you. At the end of my painting, I always wash these guys with the Sonic Sledgehammer Marine Juice. I'm gonna start painting his pants. There we go. Alright, one jacket done. I say done, but I'll see spots I miss. One more skeleton horde. Do this guy's jacket as well. See, it's a little darker. I have to add a little water. Thin that up a bit. If you've looked at some of my shorts, you can see how much stuff I actually still have to paint. It's a lot. Remember, through this, we're going to make mistakes. No big deal. Put a happy little Fallschimjager right here. I just randomize. I mean, I don't have any rhyme or reason on who gets a jacket or who gets pants. I just kind of even it out. Sometimes the officer gets it. Sometimes somebody else. The officer usually always gets a black hat, though. Alright, this last guy, tan pants. I did paint these in bright white since they were snow, but it doesn't leave much contrast on the camera. No, I don't think that worked. I have to take some time and study OBS videos. And these streamers just make it look so easy. I'm lucky I figured out how to start the live stream. Alright, pants done. So now I usually pick 3 of them to give them blue and tan of something. Make this guy's jacket tan. Make this guy's pants tan. And we'll leave the rest white. Hoping for a slow day at work tomorrow so I can get this building done. Probably just jinx myself. And try something. Okay. Yeah, I took the headphones off, and since there's no output because I have my other speakers turned down, I'm not getting the echo, so this is a lot better. See, it's just the simple things. Alright, pair of tan pants, blue jacket. Now we'll get a tan jacket and blue pants. I don't know if I was supposed to put keyword tags in the description and the title like I do when I record a regular video. I probably needed to, and I did not, so nobody's probably seeing this at all. I am here alone. Me and my little happy Fallschimjagers. They're happy to be painted. And they're tired of being primed in white. I ate so much today at Easter dinner. Oh my God. I feel horrible. But at the same time, I'm thinking about a ham sandwich right now. Or eating my turkey club sandwich that I got last night. And really for the clothes, that's it. I mean, we take a look. This guy got all over him. We take a look. This guy's got tan pants and a white coat. Once I get the wash over them, that white coat will dirty up. Oops, missed a spot. This guy with the Panzerfaust. And then this guy here. See, once they're in color, you can see them a little better. That stark white is just ridiculously bright. It's white Scar rattle can. Alright, so now what I do for the little backpacks on these guys is I use snakebite leather. Again, this is all just ease of painting. Get it done quick. We're not here to screw around. I got too many Fallschimjager and a whole set of British Army sitting behind me. I don't have time to put a couple hours into each miniature. I do try to water this snakebite leather down a little bit because it is kind of dark. Even water it down, it's still dark. But then we just go in here. And you don't have to be perfect on these because the wash is going to cover up a lot of mistakes. I think we'll do the backpacks or the waist packs and call it a night. I've still got to get stuff ready for work tomorrow. I get up at 5 o'clock in the morning, which is horrible. The weird thing is I used to get up at 4:30 in the morning, and I'd go work out every day that I was off, or the mornings that I could get up, like the mornings I come home from work. I didn't usually work out, so there you go. You see that? We got all these little backpacks, waist packs done, and this may not be World War II accurate, but they're going to be uniform. And that's what I want. I want uniformity. Because a lot of times, especially with my Conflict 47 Axis Army, everybody was painted differently. And the problem is I get so bored with uniform paint jobs that I start straying and going off in different directions. But then the Axis it's going to be okay on because you got Italian troops and stuff like that for K-47. But World War II, bolt action, they need to be a little more uniform. And this is just the uniform that I picked. I like that Talisar blue. I think it's a great blue. It's an overused blue because a lot of people use it, and because I already bought a second pot of it. But I think it's a great blue. Is it a little extreme for these winter troops? Yeah, maybe. Now, if you look at the pamphlet, what do I do with the pamphlet? That's pretty blue. Oh, look, some of the guys got blue hats. Oh, well, I didn't put hats like that on any of my guys. They either got helmets or the officer has a hat. Maybe I've made blue helmets before. What am I doing? Oh, this guy. But yeah, I think we'll do the waist packs and we'll call it a night. Maybe I can figure out if this live broadcast just automatically posts to my account or if I got to do something. I have no clue. Somebody send me a tutorial about everything OBS. Start to finish. Because I am such a newbie. Like I said, I know how to record my videos that aren't live streaming on OBS. And I don't even know, to be honest with you, if this is even going through. It says we're live. I'm assuming we are. I am checking, it doesn't look like we've had any viewers. But again, I don't know if I was supposed to put tags in the description and everything. I imagine you probably would put tags in there. I'll do it on the next one and see if that helps any. I'm sure there's a lot of little things that I'm screwing up on that you guys can just tell me without being too harsh. I'd appreciate it, because I used to be into technology. I used to know every little ins and outs of technology. And then one day I became like my parents when they would hand me the remote to the VCR and say, "Here, fix this." Or when my grandfather would screw up his cable remote, I actually took a picture of his cable remote, so when he would call me, he lived far away. So when he'd call me, I mean, not far away that I couldn't visit him, just like an hour and a half away. So if I was already at home, it'd be a long trip just to visit for fixing a remote control. But I took a picture of the remote control because I wouldn't remember what it looked like. So I took a picture of it, so when he would call with questions, I could actually help him, because I'd get very frustrated when I couldn't help him, because it's my grandfather. He's calling me for, he's passed away now back in 2012, but I'd feel guilty for getting frustrated. If I think about it now, since he's gone, I feel even more guilty. So if you still have your grandparents, visit them, call them, make the effort, listen to their stories, even though my grandfather would tell me the same stories over and over. Almost every time I visited him, it was like the same stories. I wish I could hear those stories now. I would give anything to have one more day of just hearing those stories. But the extra ammo packs or whatever these are on the side of all these guys too, it's like, oh, I just gave myself one more frickin' thing to paint. Had a blast at Adepticon. Definitely making that my new... Ooh, he's got the cross-stitch pants. Should we make him blue too? And then let me do his packs and I'll think about it. Making that one of my definitive... I go to about 3 cons per year. Usually Rocky Top in Knoxville, now called the Stabcast Open Invitational. Crucible, QuestCon in Orlando. And I go there because that night I also go, and the first night I skip the 3rd game and I go to Halloween Horror Nights at Universal. My new favorite haunted houses, because they change the haunted houses each year. A lot of times places like Busch Gardens or Screamageddon, which we have down here, they'll change a couple of the houses, but the other ones will stay the same. There's a lot of money to pay to see the same haunted houses. I don't even want to tell you what I pay, because I get the fast pass. I don't like standing in line. And in that Halloween Horror Nights, if you don't get the fast pass, you're not going to see every haunted house. So this is a shill for the fast pass if you can afford it. It's expensive to get. I mean, in my case, there's 4 of us who go, so it's expensive to get 4 tickets and then 4 fast passes. Oh, no, I got some on his arm. Son of a... If we can get this off. No, you're not going to come off, are you? Rubbed it in. Alright. That will cover up with the wash, so I'm not worried about it. The marine juice is sort of a black wash. It's, you look up Sonic Sledgehammer marine juice, and it's 1 bottle of Lamia medium, 1 bottle of Army Painter dark tone, and 1 bottle of, let me look real fast, I got it set up here. I think it's Reikland Flesh Shade, but let me be sure. Yeah, Reikland Flesh Shade. So 1 pot of Lamia medium, 1 pot of Reikland Flesh Shade, and 1 bottle, dropper bottle of dark tone. It's amazing. Alright, looks, oh, did we get everybody? Oh, it looks like we got everybody. Alright, so let's just look over what we got here. As we are 40 minutes into this, and like I said, I unfortunately have to get ready for work tomorrow. So we're at pants and the waist pack on this guy. We got the jacket and the waist packs on this guy. Oh, he's missing some. So sometimes with the wash or the contrast paint or something, they beat up depending on how the prime was. And sometimes you just have to go over spots. You won't see them when you first do it. It'll look like they're covered up, but then you let them sit and they sort of beat up, and then some white spots show up. Got this guy with the jacket, and you know what? Let's do his briefcase real fast. We're going to do this in Space Wolves Gray. If I can shake it up enough. No, it's loud. I put little stainless steel BBs in all of my GW pots. Alright, there we go. Sort of steel gray, but it's got a little bluish tint to it. And I like Space Wolves Gray. I think it's a good color. I actually did some of my Fallschimjager. No, I shouldn't have closed it. With the Space Wolves Gray, but looking at the looking at it on the shirts and stuff afterwards, I didn't like it. So I obviously didn't do it anymore, but on this briefcase it's going to work out perfect. Again, we're just going for fast and simple, down and dirty. We're not looking for perfection. That steadiness and perfection will come with time. So just trying to get these armies done. So you can see it beat it up a little bit, and there's a white spot. Alright, briefcase done. Alright. Go back looking over this guy. We got the briefcase done. That'll probably beat up somewhere, and it looks like it already has a little bit. And I can fix that and just move some paint over. Jacket, briefcase, pants. See down here the pants. I know I covered that up, but it beat it up afterwards. You just have to go back over it. And you'll get those little beads. You'll get them. You see them right there. There's one right there. Probably couldn't see that. It's a little bit here where it sort of, and then there's 2. I don't know if you can see that or not. 2 little spots on the back there. There you can. Now you can see it. And I usually go over these a couple times to just make sure I touch everything up. This guy just needs his boots done and his helmet and some skin. He'll be ready. So this is fast and simple. trying to get the army painted. Oh no, my brush. Nothing special. You can see some spots beaded up a little bit on that waist pack. Okay. For some reason we stopped for a minute. I don't know why. We got an error message. It looks like we're back going now. So anyway, you can see it beaded up a little bit, and there's some spots that I have to go over. But all in all, this is just a fast way to get some Fallschimjager done. Show off these two little. Got this at one of the booths at Adepticon, little pirate lady. And this lady, even though she's dressed like an American, is a pilot, looks like a World War II pilot. I thought she would be great as a experienced or inexperienced German officer, so I picked her up. Then in my Adepticon bag, I got these little, they look like British airbornes, so that's what I'm using them as, a little 4-man squad. See, the contrast is a lot better when you're not looking at bright white. I mean, technically not free, but for free. You're going to be part of my bolt action squad. Alright, I'm going to stop the video right now. I hope you guys had a wonderful weekend. I hope you join me, probably Tuesday. We'll probably do a news video and then a painting video, and we'll go from there. Have a great day, y'all.